Arena of Sanctuary, the latest bots, brought Karakuris and, to a lesser extent, Triamids back into the forefront of the metagame, but there was one card that many of us slept on from that bots, including myself, which was Trishula, the Dragon of Icy Imprisonment. Not to be confused with the original Trishula, or that Trishula, or this new Trishula, the Trishula that we have in Duel Links, Trishula the Dragon of Icy Imprisonment, requires 3 monsters to summon and reads that it must either be fusion summoned using only monsters in your hand and or field, or special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control, in which case you don't need to use polymerization. If this card was special summoned using only monsters that were originally dragons, you can reveal and banish 3 cards, 1 from your deck, 1 from the top of your opponent's deck, and 1 from their extra deck. And of course this is a hard once per turn. Considering that no dragon decks were using this card in the KC Cup, at most this card could be read as just a vanilla body in the extra deck. Despite this, the top global deck was a unique 30 card variant of Shiranui, piloted by Zalude, which takes advantage of the fact that Trishula banishes its materials to summon itself. In a Shiranui deck, this is especially powerful because Shiranuis often not only have an on-field effect, but have an additional effect for when they are banished. This means that Trishula isn't just a big beat stick in the deck, it helps to create a ton of advantage for the deck, allowing cards like Spirit Master deck free pops, Squire to dig through your deck, Samurai to add back Shiranuis from the grave, or Solitaire to special summon tuners from the banished pile. Also, because of the nature of Shiranuis, they really don't need all 6 slots in the extra deck. Fitting in Trishula was a tech that I think will reshape how we view the Shiranui extra deck, at least with the 30 card version. However, Shiranuis were not the only deck using Trishula. Triamids and Megaliths each managed to place in the global top 10 with at least 1 Trishula in their extra deck. Trishula is a powerful monster because of the presence of cards that can flip monsters face down in the metagame, like Floodgate Trap Hole, or Paleozoic Denadia, or Element Saber Molihue. The fusion mechanic, unlike any other extra deck summoning mechanic, doesn't care whether the monster is face up or face down on your side of the field. This means that if your whole field is flipped face down due to a card like Floodgate Trap Hole, an extra deck monster like Trishula can clean your field at any time so that you can continue to make plays again, while also granting you a rather large boss monster. It is important to note that being an extra deck monster, you have the option of using it at any time, as opposed to a main deck monster where you'd have to hard draw it or search it. This means that even though Trishula is essentially a vanilla monster in decks that have no dragon monsters, how it summons itself and its stat line is what makes it an extremely strong monster. Also note that the 2700 attack on Trishula is 100 larger than Brave Neos with 1 elemental hero Neos in the graveyard, which does come up sometimes. Though one day I'm sure that there will be a deck that can fully take advantage of Trishula's second effect, in our current metagame, Trishula is still a strong extra deck monster, even though it basically does nothing on the field, which is truly amazing. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below.